Hi, everybody. Happy summer. I hope that wherever you are enjoying the summer sunshine, wherever you are. And if it's not sunny wherever you are, I still hope that you are enjoying your day. It is a great day. Well, it's snip tip time, and I want to just run something quickly by you. Did you know that you can sabotage your better? So many of us are waiting for better in one area or more of our lives. We're waiting for better. And I have experienced in my own life, and I've witnessed this in other people's lives as well, that when better arrives, we are shaking in our boots, not out of anticipation and this great expectation for something great, but of fear of what to do with this thing that I've been wanting so bad. Another thing is not just fear, but just not being prepared, lack of readiness. Um, Better comes, and we are not prepared. We haven't done the work, whatever the work is, for us to walk in that thing in a way that gives God the glory, in a way that is confident, And I have experienced myself that feeling of dread, of threat, of something going to happen. I'm not going to do this. This is going to happen. Whatever. When better comes, sometimes we have been in a position of lack for so long that we don't like it. We're not comfortable in it, but we're familiar with it. And so when better comes, which is totally unfamiliar, which looks so different, we don't know how to operate in that sphere. We don't know how to walk in that. And we can do things intentionally or unintentionally to sabotage it. I remember as an educator, and I've shared my story as an educator with many of you before multiple times. And one, I remember students who had behavior problems. I mean, emotionally, whatever. They were just behavior problems there. And oftentimes when students would modify their behavior, self-correct or whatever, and they would get on what we call a winning streak. A winning streak. Even when they were congratulated, celebrated, supported in every way for their good behavior, they would do something to sabotage where they were going because they were unfamiliar with the praise. They were unfamiliar with the type of setting, group setting, new peers that were now attached to the better behavior. So they would do things to sabotage because it was just too much for them. It was too much for them to even think about living in a corrected way. That lifestyle was just overwhelming. And I just wanted to say to someone who feels threatened by the lifestyle that comes along with better, God does not give us better so that we can live in the life before better. He empowers us to live with the better. He enables, he equips, he gives us what we need to give him glory with the better. So any thought that we have that we believe we are not good enough, we don't belong in that space, there's a term for that that can't come to mind right now, but nonetheless, all of these negative thoughts that are invading your space in your mind, lay them aside, cast them aside, all right? They are not helpful, and if we listen to them, we will sabotage the better, because better is coming. Better is promised to us. However, we can be our own worst enemy at times, and this has nothing to do with the devil, because we already know the devil is against us. But sometimes the enemy wants us to do the dirty work. And those constant negative, invasive thoughts, intrusive thoughts can, if we allow them, they can do the work for us, and we can blow it. Yep, we can blow a good thing. So I want you to not harbor on the negative today. I want you to honing on your better that's coming, and understand you are equipped for it, you're qualified for better, you can walk in better. I don't care how new it is, how unfamiliar it is to you. Maybe you didn't have role models, people to walk before you in the very thing that you're called to do or expecting God to do, you want to experience. God will enable you to walk in your newness and your better. Don't sabotage it, because you can. But I just want you to know you can walk in the thing that you're waiting for, and you're going to be good at whatever it is that you're waiting for. And you're going to give God the glory in it. Yes, you will. And yes, you can. Because you can do all things through Christ Jesus that strengthens you. And it strengthens you to walk in better. You got this. You really do.